Hello and welcome back. This is the Grillenheimer Puff Man. Yeah, whatever. Well, we got a few things here. We're romping and stomping through Alabama instead of New York, I guess. Have you taken your Dramamine yet? And before I seriously make any of y'all motion sickness, let's just get to the fun stuff or the good stuff. And the family is gone right now. We've been having not family issues. Don't worry about that. Just other thing. Life just continues to happen, and it's just going to come down to us having to get a new air conditioner. And so I had to miss out on something I was planning on going to tonight, and it didn't happen. But I'm working on the Combaticons. I've got a Protectobot over here. I've been playing around with stratagems and battlefield cards. A lot of neat stuff. And Jamie with Power by Primus, it was like, oh, dude, I really want to see your battlefield cards. I want to see, I want to understand how they work and what you're doing and blah, blah, blah. And I thought, okay. And so I just sent him just pretty much, not everything I have, but just on battlefield cards of what I've got. Haven't heard back from him yet. And who knows, I might get the nicks on all of them, but hey, I can play with them. They're mine anyway. But, there's that. But we got Blast Off, working on some stuff here. I've got 3 new cards, 2 battlefield cards, and 1 secret action. And I have sent these to Jamie already to look at. He hasn't gotten back with me yet on them. They were in the oh, wait a minute. In 1 utility, 2 battlefield cards, a secret action, and a utility. So, should I go over those with y'all? Yeah, why not? We'll just let's do it. Let's do it. I've got a little time. Wow, that's a difference, isn't it? Okay, let's first go over the... Oh, crap. Let's do this. Well, that's a pretty clean look. I'll still put it on the other side if you want to try to snapshot it and see what y'all can do with it too, or if you want to have fun with it, if you want to change it up. I got a Samsung, and the gallery editor that comes with it is what I've been doing with this stuff, guys. It's pretty easy. I will admit this is kind of not very neat. But everything else, I pasted this on here. I kind of cut this out of Lose the Initiative or something like that. Pasted this, pasted that. And, try to get stuff in here to fit. And it's not easy when you can't change font size. You can change font. You got a couple of different fonts to choose from. But I can't get any smaller than that. But it's just so easy to do it on my phone. Send it to my computer and print it out. It's just, I've never done anything so easy before. But this is Rhinox and Beast Wars when Tarantulas took him out and they snuck him to the base. I don't know how to... He's a rhinoceros of all things. I never figured that out. Maybe they just left that out for convenience. Anyway, they changed him from Maximal to Predacon using this. And I had to watch the episode again. And I watched it recently, but I had to go back to figure out what they called it. It's the Transmuter. And so it's a secret action. So you flip it over, you're defending, and then you flip it over. And instead of a different instead you call your defender by a different faction than what it is for that battle. So that is very rare. You would really want to use this unless you're playing a casual game. Someone actually plays Press the Advantage. And where in their Decepticon and you're an Autobot and this is your secret action and you flip it over and you're like, nope, I'm a Decepticon. You've already named the defender. He's a Decepticon. And so Press the Advantage would fail. Right? Do I got that right? So if they're an Autobot and you're a Decepticon, then you call your defender an Autobot. Because that's right. Press the advantage lowers the defense of Decepticons. And increases their attack, I think. And that's why it was banned. But if in a casual game they were playing that, you could do this and fake them out and say, haha, you know, on you. I've got the transmuter and my Skywarp is now an Autobot. But for this battle only. And then once it's over, he's a Decepticon again. You know, whatever. Whatever. If you want a mercenary to be an Autobot for a turn, you could do that. But it would be when they're defending because it's a secret action. And when one of your characters defends. Okay? So it does have to be the defensive thingy. Let's go on to upgrade utility. Gosh, I can't breathe. Alabama. ECM array. When this character battles, neither player flips for the attack or defense. So you're like, well, Grillenheimer, dude, how are you going to battle? Well, it would be like magic. If Bumblebee is tapped, well, let's do it better this way. Optimus is attacking Bumblebee on my team. He's tapped. His attack is 3. Bumblebee's defense is 1. He gets hit by 2. It would be like magic. You don't flip. That's what it is, you know. It's 3 minus 1. There's no orange. There's no blue. There's no pierce. There's no double white flip or anything. It's just whatever the numbers are on the card. ECM array. It knocks out your attack and defense, and you go by the numbers on the cards. So when this character battles, neither player flips for the attack or the defense. It's just that simple. Because remember the episode. I'm pulling this from Beast War episodes. All their neat gadgets and things. Tarantulas use this to knock out the power of both bases. So he could go and steal a maximal pod to try to escape. And that was early in season 1. That was an Inferno's pod. That's right, and it got blown up. Let's go to our battlefield card. We got one left. That's it. The Decepticon launch pad. Now, like I was trying to explain to Jamie, and he's probably swimming in my battlefield cards now, thinking, what is this dude doing? Well, the Decepticon launch pad. Remember, in the old cartoon, this would pop up. The thing would come out, and that would really be the launch pad, and they would all fly out of the hole. So if you're battling around the launch pad in the ocean, the Decepticons have +1 to attack. You're at their headquarters. All Autobots have to flip to bot mode. You can't be in alt mode when you're on here, which makes them planes, which means your Autobots are flying in bot mode to battle here. Get it? But your Autobots do have tough 2, while the Decepticons have an extra attack. So that would go for all Decepticons and Autobots for both sides. So if this is still out there for a turn or two, if you're both playing with mixed factions, this would be very interesting indeed. Very rarely when you flip the bot does an ability get triggered, but if it does, it gets triggered because you're forcing them to bot mode, which means you cannot flip to alt mode for your Autobots. Decepticons, yeah, fine and dandy. They can fly as as plain as in alt modes or bot modes, even Soundwave, I think. Well, not technically, but for the sake of the game, he's not an Autobot. So he could be in cassette deck mode or whatever his alt mode is, or his ship mode. That's right, he's even a spaceship for what, Wave and Siege. So neat things here. Neat things. And it would not affect tracks if you have tracks in his stratagem in play. So he could flip back and forth because he's a plane in alt mode. Are they back already? Thought I heard something. Last one. Bad Energon. This, and it's put lines in here again on the printer. But other than that, it still looks good. This is the episode where Rat Trap, Dinobot, Rhinox, and Cheetor are out and about. They're searching for Energon. They find a large Energon deposit. Dinobot finds it after complaining about being out there with them. Scorponok and Waspinator show up. This is one of the few episodes Scorponok actually seems like he's smart. He shoots a missile into the Energon. The Energon is like, seems to be okay. And the Maximals are like, haha, you missed. And Scorponok's like, oh, well, check again. And when it explodes, they don't get killed, but it knocks out all their systems, including and turning them blind as well. So the Maximals, the good guys, were blind. So based on that, and I forgot the term they used, so I just called it bad Energon instead of dark Energon, because that's kind of something else. Decepticons and Mercenaries have bold, +2 to bold. Autobots have -2 bold. I didn't include beasts in here. I just said Decepticons and Mercenaries. So basically the quote-unquote bad guys have bold. Your good guys are going to get -2 bold if you have any bold at all through your, no official stratagems that do that. And I may actually change Grandstand, which is a picture of Transformers animated, and I'll put it right over here. That gives your Autobots bold 1 and tough 1, or bold 2 and tough 2. And I'm going to make that a battlefield card instead of a stratagem. With the stratagem, it does keep it for the whole game, which is nice, and it was a 1-star stratagem. But I may change it. I think I've already done it. I don't know if I've printed it out yet. I'm about out of ink. I'm going to have to just stop doing this for a while. And just make it a battlefield card where something you can get back, put a green pip on it. Oh, crap. Okay, ECM array. It has no pips. It's blank. White and green for the Decepticon launch pad. Blue and green for Bad Energon. And then 3 colors for the transmuter. So it's a secret action we can get back. But that's all I really have. I was really hoping to work on some stuff tonight. Like I said, I really have most of the Protectobots done, just not on cards. That's Blade's bot mode over here. I have Bruticus drawn, but not inked or colored. But I have Defensor all nice and pretty and colored. That's all I've got for tonight. I didn't even mean to go this long. With only four cards to go over. But thanks for watching. I know you're watching, even though it says 0 views, 0 time. With 22 followers, somebody's watching me. I just don't know what's going on with my analytics. But leave a comment below. Let me know if you like this stuff or not. Still working on these guys. I want to also do... Should I let you know what I'm wanting to do? I'm wanting to do bring out Slam Dance. I want to try to do Skylinks if possible. I don't know how to do Skylinks. He might be very complicated. But I definitely want to do Reflector. After doing Cronus, 3 Quintessons into 1, doing that with Reflector should be really easy. And they're not going to be this size. They're not going to be big cards. They'll be the small cards. So things I have on my mind, that I'd like to get. And yes, everything's going to be hand drawn. Haven't really gotten to work on Unicron lately, if you're wondering. So I apologize about that. I just haven't had a lot of time. Being a father, we're trying to work full time. Blah blah blah. Yeah, dude, Grillenheimer, we get it. You're busy. So that's why this has been a little slow. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day, whatever time of the day it is for you. And as always, flip out and let's roll for it. Yes.